Hello everyone, welcome to Enlightened Study Point. আজি আমি Social Science Class 9 Political Science Chapter 2 Types or Classification of Government সেই চেপ্টাৰৰ give log answer 1 পৰা 6 লৈকে লৈ আনিছোঁ। তো ভিডিঅ'টো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰাৰ আগতে মই সকলোকে ক'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ যে মোৰ চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি দিব। তো number 1, write the merits and demerits of the presidential form of government. The merits number 1, the presidential form of government is permanent in nature because the president as the head of the state and the government get elected for a fixed tenure, and moreover under normal circumstances he can be removed easily. Even the legislature too has its fixed tenure. Number 2, all the three organs of the government machinery get the opportunity to function independently as they are separated from one another on the basis of the principle of separation of power. It is also noteworthy that in this form of government, no government organ can become autocratic because of the practice of the principle of check and balance. Number 3, such a government is very useful in the time of any emergency situation, since the actual power of the government rests on the president himself. Therefore, at the time of any emergency, any necessary decision can easily be taken sharply without having to face any obstacle. 4, the executive in this type of government is strong, and so such government can easily safeguard the unity and the integrity of the state. The demerits. Number 1, in the presidential form of government, the legislature cannot control the executive, and as such the fear of the president becoming an autocrat exists. Number 2, there is no cooperation between the executive and the legislature as they are separated in the presidential form of government on the basis of the separation of power principle. Number 3, the rigidity of the constitution is a silent feature of the presidential form of government. Hence, it becomes difficult to amend such a constitution even if a dire necessity arises due to the changing situation and environment. Number 4, in the presidential form of government, if the executive and the legislature belongs to different political parties, in that case the political crisis may crop up more frequently. Question number 2, write the characteristics of the parliamentary form of government. Number 1, two head. There are two head in this system. One is the nominal executive and the other one is the real or actual executive. The council of ministers under the leadership of the prime minister is the real executive, and the head to state like the president, the king or the queen is the nominal executive. Number 2, the members of the executive are also the members of the legislature. In this type of government, the executive or the members of the council of ministers are also the members of the legislature. 3, close relationship between the legislature and the executive. There is a close relationship between the legislature and the executive. Number 4, the council of ministers is responsible to the legislature. In the parliamentary form of government, the executive remains responsible to the legislature for its every work. The council of ministers is bound to tender its resignation if the legislature passes the no confidence motion in the floor of the house. Number 5, collective responsibility to the council of ministers. In this type of government, the council of ministers remains responsible to the legislature collectively. The whole council of ministers become responsible for the failure of a single minister. Number 3, discuss with example why the federal form of government has become more popular at present. The federal form of government. In federal form of government, there is presence of both central and provincial government. There is decentralization of power. Three organs of the government are executive, legislature and judiciary are independent of each other. Example, USA is regarded as the homeland of federation. The federal form of government is becoming more and more popular at present as the national unity is achieved. The nations with defined religion, caste, and linguistic group live together and their aspirations are achieved. The separation of power between the center and the provinces help to reduce the pressure of the central government and solve the provincial problem more accurately. There is also less problem of internal revolution and the central government does not become autocratic also. The federal form of government, democratic and the decentralization of power between the center and the province enable the citizen to participate in the function of democracy. 4. Write the characteristics of the unitary form of government. Number 1. A strong center government. In the unitary form of government, the constitution vests at the state power in the central government, for which the central government become all powerful. Do number a written or unwritten constitution. The constitution in the unitary form of government may be either written or an unwritten one. As for example, the constitution of England is unwritten, whereas the same in Netherlands is a written one. Tin number single citizenship. Single citizenship is another characteristic of the unitary form of government. Unlike in the federal type of government, the system of dual citizenship is not in practice in the unitary form of government. 4. Weak judiciary. The supremacy of the legislature is found in the unitary form of government. The law enacted by the legislature have the jurisdiction of the whole state and the judiciary does not have the reviewing power over such law. Even the judiciary can't pronounce the law enacted by the legislature as unconstitutional. 5. Flexible constitution. The constitution is a unitary form of government is generally found to be flexible one and the central government can amend its provision easily whenever it finds necessary. 5. Is the unitary form of government really democratic? Give a critical analysis. The unitary form of government has the whole administration lying in the hands of central government. The power of the state is centralized at the hand of the central government and the whole state is governed from the state. The local administration is under direct control of the central government. Some of the administrative units exist to help the central government, but they are not constitutional and they are directly under the central government. The legislature is supreme and the whole state is under the control of law framed by the legislature and these law are not reviewed by the judiciary which make this law undisputed. The laws cannot also be regarded unconstitutional and can be amended by the central government anytime. This makes the constitution weak and the legislature very powerful and sometimes autocratic. তো এই চেপ্টাৰৰ এইকেইটা কুৱেশ্যন আছিলে। ধন্যবাদ।